Hi, everybody. Nancy here. Okay, once again, I want to thank you for replying to my request for positives and negatives about silent movies with notes. And I don't know why I asked that question because I discovered really quick. I've tried to do it again since then, and it's it's a lot of work. And I would rather spend time learning Zoom Notes and playing in Zoom Notes so I have something to show you than to sit there and type in all those words. You know, it was becoming just very cumbersome, and I wish that I had time to do that kind of thing. But honestly, the app that I'm using is horrible for doing it. I had one on my PC that was so awesome because I could actually see the voices, and I could see when I said I could easily delete that out, and I would spend hours doing that just because I don't like to say all the time. And so I like that software, but my PC's long gone, and I'm on my iPad now, and you're limited by what you can do on these apps for the free ones. Now, I'm sure there's some out there that are not free, that are subscriptions that give you more power, but the one I'm using is, I may have paid an initial price for it, but there's no subscription. So I'll do what I can do to help you guys out, but in the meantime, I'm just going to do what I've been doing. I apologize for even bothering you guys, but so I wanted to show you what I'm doing today. I'm learning as I go. That's the reason I do these videos, is because I'm learning. All right. What I was doing today was going through Pinterest and finding things that I like, that I want to come back and try to do. And all of these things are real, that people have done, hard copies of, like pen and ink and watercolor, and the real deal. So I want to try to emulate it here in Zoom Notes. So I decided, well, I'll do that for every day of August. And I was creating a book to do that. Now, something I just learned, if I pull up from the bottom, and if I do this, I had this Pinterest already open, and I want to pull in, let's say this is one I want to pull in. I can't do it. It won't let me drag and drop it over into Zoom Notes. But if I kill that, if I close that down, and instead of doing the app for Pinterest, I do the pull up, I do the internet. This over here, Safari, and drag and drop it. See, it's already open to Pinterest because that's what I've been doing. But now, sorry. Okay, so if I decide that I like this one dadgummit. I decide I want to do this one right here, I just hold it down and drag it over and drop it onto my book. So now I've got this page that I can copy later. And that's what I've been doing, was creating this book. And after I did a few of them, I thought, golly, I wish I had done a tabbed book so that every day had its own tab. And so I finally did that, and all I had to do was go to the selection menu. Now it's going to, I think it adds it right where I'm at, but I'm not going to do it again because I've already done it, and I don't need to do it again, but I want to show you selection here, then go to page and see add tabbed pages. But what that does is, even though I've already got all these pages done, it adds more pages. All right, so it adds, let me go here. See, here's a lot of the things I had already done up at the top. But when I added the tabbed pages, um, they're down here. See, I've already started moving stuff, so I think this one right here, I think this is the first of the tabbed pages. Yeah. So it's like, all right, that's great. Now I've got these tab pages. Now if I go to, tab 3, well, it's on I've got it unlocked. I need to lock it back. So if I go to tab 7, see, it's that was a bad example. If I go to the next one, see, my tabs are there, and I can click on them and go to the next tab, and they're there. So it's 1 to 31, and all right. But it's like, well, now how do I do that in order to move things to tabs from pages that were already done? Let's see where I stopped. Okay, so now I'm on tab 16. So I've got 16 days worth of stuff already done. And in order to move from one to the other, I went ahead and did a split screen. So if I go to the tools down here and I do a split horizontal, I could do split horizontal or vertical, it doesn't matter. And, I never paid attention until today. See how it's got the open and all up above the options? All is everything, and that's where it defaulted to. And if I change it to open, then it's like, that's so much better. I don't have to look. So the 2023 drawing is the one I wanted to open up. And I see it opened up to the same page. So I'm going to have to figure out again where I left it. Let's see. And you notice, if you haven't done this yet, there's a red line that runs up the middle, and it depends on what side. Let me see if I can zoom in. I don't know if I can or not. No. I can zoom in on the book, but you can't see the red line any better. See, that's the active screen. If I tap on the right side, then that little red line jumps to the right. So I know that I'm working on the right side. So right now what I need to do is come back to the left side and look here. Go to the pages and see if I can figure out where I left off. No, this right here. So I think I left off right here. So now all I need to do, I've got the same book open, but on different pages. So let me unpin that. So all I have to do now is come to the left side, hold down on the picture, and drag and drop it. All right, then go to the next page. Come back over here, go to the next page. Next page. Drag, hold it down, and drag and drop it. Now it's going to be in 2 different places. I will eventually go back to here and delete out the ones that, that I had already done up at the top, because it added it at the bottom of the list. So I'm going to delete the ones that are up at the top. So I could do that now. Select and delete these. And do done, trash, delete. So now my tabbed pages are closer to the top. I think I don't know where exactly I started, but anyway, that's all I'm doing right now, is sitting here changing it and making it better so that I'll have tab pages. Now notice, for some reason, I had the tabs when I was making all of these. My tab layer isn't displayed. If I go back to here and pin it, depending on what page I'm on. See page tabs? It's got a check by it. That means it's visible. But let's see, I was at 16. See, now it's not visible here, so I have to make it visible. Now I can see my tabs on the left and the right. Go to the next page, turn that on. You know, and I think I can probably, no, that's not a master. I was going to say I could go to the pages thing here, but I think the visibility is only for master layers. See the, where is it? You know, sometimes I think this must be one of those menus that it only shows you exactly what you can do in a given circumstance. And I don't see copy master settings. And I bet that's because I don't have any master settings. Let's see, go to manage, go back to here, go to manage. And I don't, let's see, let me unpin that. I don't think I have any master layers. I don't. That's why it's not showing up over here. Okay? Live and learn. Oh, did I can't remember if I started out telling you that you have to go into Pinterest from here, from the web. If you go in from the app, it's not going to work. But if you go in from the web, you can drag and drop. Okay? Anyway, that's it. Y'all have a great one here. Bye.